folks, welcome back to another episode of Forging Fridays. We're back again, and today we're looking at another commander deck. That's right, you thought we were done with them, but there's still more. And of course we're looking at it in Forge, the open source Magic the Gathering rules engine. So it's a, lets you play single player against the AI, which, is mostly what I do. But you can also do some online multiplayer that is a bit buggy, so it's not 100% there. So mostly it's just single player. And we're going to be looking at a commander deck, like I said. And that's also another feature that's a little bit buggy if you do custom commander decks. You can see, even though it's listed here and we can play with it, you'll notice it's actually listed as vintage and not commander, and you gotta do some manual editing of text files in the back end to try to get it to work properly. But fingers crossed it works. And let's actually take a look at this deck. We're going to be looking at Urza, Lord High Artificer. That's the commander of this deck. So it's a mono blue deck. Actually, my second mono colored deck, the other one being Toski. So let's dig into it. Urza is a 1/4 for 2 and 2 blue mana, and he's a legendary creature, Human Artificer. It says, when Urza, Lord High Artificer, enters the battlefield, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this creature, gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. The second ability here is tap an untapped artifact you control, add 1 blue mana. His final ability, pay 5 generic, shuffle your library, then exile the top card of your library until end of turn. You may play that card without paying its mana cost. So how does this deck really work? This is actually based on a deck that was shown off on Tolarian Community College, if you happen to watch that YouTube channel. It's mainly focused around the second ability, tap an untapped artifact you control, add 1 blue. And the way that you capitalize on that is first off, you run a bunch of cheap artifacts, 0 cost, a bunch of another 0 cost one, cheap artifacts that you can use as a mana source. Equipment that you can also tap for mana. Attaching an equipment to a creature doesn't tap it, it just equips it. So equipment generally does not have a tap ability on it, so tapping it, you get something extra out of it. But where this deck really shines is it runs a bunch of cards like Winter Orb here. So Winter Orb says 2 for an artifact, as long as Winter Orb is untapped. As long as Winter Orb is untapped, players can't untap more than 1 land during their untap step. What's another one that we run? Storage Matrix. As long as Storage Matrix is untapped, each player chooses artifact, creature, land, and that player can only untap those permanents that turn. Static Orb, as long as Static Orb is untapped, players can't untap more than 2 permanents during their untap steps. So what you're doing here with all these different, I think Howling Mind is another, at the beginning of each player's draw step, if Howling Mind is untapped, that player draws an additional card, kind of inverse of the other ones. So what you want to do is you want to get out, you know, your Winter Orb, your Storage Matrix, and Static Orb, and then you let it be untapped. You let it untap during your untap phase. It sits untapped throughout your opponent's untap phase, causing them to only untap 1 land or whatever. And then at the end of the opponent, right before yours turn, you want to tap all of them so that when it gets to your turn, you can untap all your stuff again. So you lock down everybody. So that's one of the key features of this deck. And then, you know, you have things that create similar, you know, here, this Karn, you can see it's -2, has the create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. You want to create things like that. There's a Saga, you get that its second ability, so you get 2 of those. You can create those constructs that get +1/+1 for every artifact. So you're running a bunch of that stuff, and if I can find it, there's actually a key card here. One of the key cards you run, Conjurer's Closet. It might not seem like much. 5 for an artifact that says, at the beginning of your end step, you may exile a target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control. What you want to do is you want to have this in play. You can use it, and then you can use Urza Saga to get it to tap it for a blue. But beyond that, at your end step, you target Urza with its ability. So you flicker Urza, and then when Urza re-enters, he creates another one of those construct tokens. And one of the stellar cards, the other major one that's even goes off even a lot better than Conjurer's Closet here. Deadeye Navigator. It's 4 and 2 blue for a 5/5. Soul Bond. You may pair this creature with another unpaired creature. When either enter the battlefield, they remain paired for as long as you control both of them. As long as Deadeye Navigator is paired with another creature, each of those creatures has 0 blue. Exile this creature, then return it to the battlefield under your control. And with Urza in play, if you soul bond it with Deadeye Navigator, you can pay 1 and a blue to get a construct token. And then you can tap that construct token to add a mana, a blue mana. And then you just need 1 other mana, and you can do it again. Create another construct. Do it again. So for every mana you have available, you can create a construct token. Blink it, soul bond it again, blink it, soul bond it again. And that's kind of the kill phase of this deck. When you have 20 or 30 construct tokens and you just sweep in and win against your opponents, who at that point should hopefully be locked out because you've played all your Winter Orbs and Static Orbs and every other orb known to man here. What else do we run? Oh, we also run a back to basics. 2 and a blue, enchantment, non-basic lands don't untap during their controller's untap steps. That does hit a couple of our lands. Certainly don't want to play back to basics. There is a Saga in play. Academy of Ruins, some of these other ones. You want to make sure these are untapped when you play it, so that you can get its extra feature out of there before it can't untap anymore if you play back to basics. But most of our lands are just islands. I believe the Tolarian Community College version of this ran snow basics, which is snow islands. I'm not gonna do that. That's silly. It ran that, and it ran like an extra planar lens. That's not worth it. Not worth it, in my opinion. What else? I don't know why I felt like I did include we have a Spellbook, and I think I also have a Thought Vessel in here. I'm not sure why we don't have a ton of draw in this deck. I mean, we have the, of course you must include your Rhystic Study in your blue deck. You have access to blue, you must include Rhystic Study. Yeah, not a ton of these things draw. So, well, I mean, there is, we have a, I should mention the other lockout ability here. Jace's Archivist. It's 1 and 2 blue for a 2/2. It has blue tap. Each player discards his or her hand and draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. So if you have Jace's Archivist out, and you happen to have, let's see if I can find it now. Or, a Teferi's Puzzle Box, another option. 4 for an artifact. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player puts the cards in their hand on the bottom of their library in any order, and then draws that many cards. And if you run that with, where's the card? There's a card that combos with them, if I can find it. Oh, Narset. You happen to have Narset out with either of those cards in play and you're activating them. Each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn. If you... That basically means Teferi's Puzzle Box empties everybody's hands. They don't draw any cards. And if you have Jace's Archivist out, and you tap it for a blue, everybody will just get 1 card. You'll get the max number of cards. They'll all get 1 card, unless it's their turn, and then they won't get any. What is the other? Oh, another. I found Karn Living Legacy is pretty good in this deck. 5 for a star artifact creature. Karn Legacy Reforged power and toughness are each the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. So he will always be a 5/5 at the least. I think the greatest that he could be is we do run a Darksteel Forge here, which would make him a 9/9. That gives everything indestructible, so also pretty good. Well, it gives all artifacts indestructible. Pretty good. But Karn also has the beginning of your upkeep, add 1 colorless for each artifact you control. This mana can't be spent to cast non-creature spells until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps in phased, and that I found mostly is great to sink into Urza's last ability here. shuffle, exile a top card, and you can play that card without paying its cost. I should mention this last ability. I've gotten caught on this in the past. You can activate it during other players' turns, but you must follow the timing rules. So if you pay your 5 and the thing you get is a land and it's your opponent's turn, you cannot play that land. Same with an instant, or same with the sorcery. You cannot play a sorcery, can't play a creature during their turn. So probably do not activate it during your opponent's turns. Memnarch, I found, won me a couple of games. He's 7 for a 4/5, 1 and a blue. Target and permanent becomes an artifact in addition to its other types. 3 and a blue, gain control of target artifact. So you can, so essentially what it says is pay 7, take control of a permanent that an opponent has. Pretty good. And then once you have that permanent, it's an artifact, so you can tap it for a blue with Urza out. All right, I think that's enough of going over the deck. I'm not going to go over any more of it. You got your Shimmering Myr, gives artifacts flash. I did put the One Ring in here, mostly because you can play it, get your fog effect, which means you can't get attack. You have hexproof, indestructible, whatever, protection from everything. And then you can tap it for a blue. It's a mana rock. It's a fogger and a mana rock at the very least. And if you need that draw, yeah, you can start tapping it. It's going to do damage to you. Like I said, we don't have a ton of life gain in this deck. I think I mentioned one earlier, but I've already forgotten what it was. And you could use your Adventurous Fair. You get 1 basically every turn because you have so many artifacts. Cyclonic Rift, we're in blue, gotta have it. Counterspell in blue, gotta have it. Yeah, let's jump into it. Enough messing around here. Let's play a game of this thing. Random it, and let's get into it. Oh, folks. Getting into this game here. Well, we already have enough for Urza. Got a counter spell. Teferi's Puzzle Box doesn't do a lot without Narset. I actually generally won't play it, but we'll work with it. We got some things we can play. We have multiple counter spells. Always good to see. Brainstorming. Gotta make sure this guy is the one that it's gonna be critical that I know that this is the guy that I need to start tapping all of my my stuff down for. It's 2 islands. Nothing fancy. Oh, I don't like the geotag. Maybe I should have. Yeah, I should be countering some of these things. Ooh, but there's the Narset. Oh boy. I don't have anything to block with those, so she'd be completely out in the open. I think I might scrap Trawler. Yeah, I think we'll scrap Trawler this turn. And they've countered the scrap Trawler. So I'm happy that I played that and not my Narset. Okay, fine. Yeah. You know what? I don't even need that. I don't even need the scrap trawler. Now that thing has 2 counters on it. Okay. Oh, I have to do this? See, this is what I don't like about Forge. Whenever there's these choices of, you know, put things into a pile, it always makes the player character do it. You can have library. Okay, that's bad. I think that's a good split. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Should I Urza now? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna... I have to do this in the right order. I think Memnite. It's not a blocker. Narset. Okay. Blew up my Memnite. So now my Narset's unprotected. That's kind of annoying. Jace. They better go after that Jace. Yes, yes, destroy the Jace. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Narset has gone down 1. Okay. Yes. Now our plan can finally. The Fairy's Puzzle Box. Fairy's Puzzle Box means that no one will draw any cards anymore. Your hands have become 0. Now you have no cards. Okay. I assume that they're attacking... If they're attacking the Narset, I don't have a way of saving the Narset. But now they have 0 cards. Man. But now I have this Teferi Puzzle Box. It's a little bit annoying. Anointed Procession. Okay. Okay. Wait, how did I end up with 7 cards? Oh, I like these 7 cards though. Okay. Now it's just gonna get weird because auto. Okay. Well, let's play this, and then we'll play this. And we'll play our Urza. Can we play our Urza? Okay, we got our Urza out. Got our Construct. I guess we'll Howling Mind. And then Mirrodin Besieged, I should mention. Mirrodin Besieged, pretty you want to tap that. pretty good for creating a whole bunch of artifact creatures. So we'll mirror it in on it. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's annoying. I mean, we're gonna probably be able to recast it pretty soon. Setback. Okay. That's good. And there's only one. Oh, he still has stuff on the field. That's no good. Well, certainly we want a Narset. It's indestructible. These are indestructible. Who's giving indestructible? Oh, the Eldrazi Monument. Okay, how do we want to do this? If I play Narset, he's just gonna attack the Narset. This destroys a creature. I don't think that yeah, if I play the Narset, it's just it will empty their hand, but it's not gonna live for very long. These all have flying and indestructible. This is a problem. This is a pretty big problem. Well, let's play Urza. Get out our Urza. Her Construct. Can we make him indestructible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Not enough. I could hydrolyze one of these things, but they're all indestructible now. He may have, that Eldrazi Monument might be wrecking us unless I can find something. We're gonna lose this Darksteel Forge next turn. Name this thing. I do need a better lock piece. We'll get another blocker for that. He's gonna lose all his stuff anyway. So we really only want things that are on the field. Oh, is it a non-land permanent? Oh. Let's scroll far enough. Let's name that. Man, that Eldrazi Monument. Oh, that Eldrazi Monument's no good. Do I wanna... He's just gonna die. They're just gonna swipe at the Urza. I don't think it's worth it. I think I wanna keep what we got here. And the flying is no good either. I think we'll just go with this. Oh, we have to sacrifice a creature? Okay. We gotta tap this guy. I apparently didn't read the whole thing. What did he destroy? He's destroyed something of mine? Oh, the concert. I thought he destroyed Anointed Procession. Okay. He hasn't even swung in yet. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's swinging at me with it. This is no good. I have to do something about that Eldrazi Monument. Land tax. Yes. Returned it. I'm gonna blow up his, I'm gonna rapid hybridize this thing. Goodbye. Oh my goodness. If only I had a counterspell. Got me. That's what you returned? Oh my goodness. Alright. Treasure Cruise. Goodbye, all the cards in my hand. Oh. Land. Flash is good. Like Flash. Okay. Let's lock down this Jace. That guy. And then Phyrexian Revoker. Okay. I have a bunch of these. Let's see. What do you have? A 3/3. Whatever. Okay. I mean, I guess I could spin it to win it. Tap 5 things. I do have to tap some things anyway. You know, let's do it. Let's spin it to win it. What do we got? What do we got to lose? We gotta tap this guy anyway. Tap this one. Tap this one. What do we got? What did we? It's another land. I found that to be the case. pretty often when you spin it to win it on Urza here. You mostly just get lands. You have a lot of lands in your deck, and you will invariably draw them. Okay. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. Because then I can replay it and make another construct. Okay. Oh. Okay. Got a Java error there. Okay. I do feel like I'm not, locking folks down as much as I would want to. Okay. Okay, got our Myr Retriever. We got our Narset. I don't think we have... These things don't have flying anymore, right? So we can block with its Narset. Yeah. Yeah, and then play this guy too. And we'll Construct. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Well, everybody's gonna get it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They can't. Howling Mine won't do anything for them. I feel good about this. I don't even need to strike him. He's not gonna have any cards anymore. What can he do? He has no cards now. Okay. 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 Oh no, he lost, he drew all those lands. Apparently the Narset, Narset and Teferi's Puzzle Box apparently blocks the land hacks. Oops. Scion of Urza. Oh, they have flying, don't they? Yeah, I guess you'll get rid of the Urza. I would have targeted the Narset. I feel like the Narset's way worse. Okay. Ooh. Is this, enters value. If you cast it, you gain protection from everything. Let's play Urza again. Let's bring out the big man. Okay. Get Urza. Second Construct. I think we'll... Let's One Ring? I don't know about you, but I could certainly go for protection from everything. Yeah, tap one of these. Protection from everything. Always good. I think we'll spin it to win it. Let's give it a shot. Tap. 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 And tap. What did we get? Master Transmuter. Okay. We're hand on the... Oh. That's less awesome. I thought we need to actually have a... we need to actually have an artifact we want to play. To be able to do that. Okay. Let's start... I mean, this guy has flyers, and I don't much like flyers. Let's swing at him. There we go. Knocking him down a bit. Okay. Nothing in your hand. Okay. Yeah. Land tax. You're gonna lose all those lands. Yeah, I mean, you gotta... you gotta attack. You gotta try to get rid of the Narset. Okay. Did somebody... Oh, somebody's already knocked out. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh, that Fabricate. Oh no. It's fine. Draw another card. Not helpful. Top card of their library. And this guy is flying. I think we reality shift this guy. Yeah. Okay. Really wants those lands. Well, at least we know what's in his hand now. And all we have are more lands. We desperately need not just lands. Let's tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. What did we get? What? Oh my goodness. That's worse. Manifested something way worse. Okay. What did I get? An island. That's not enough. Spin it to win it again. We really need something that's gonna lock people. Another island is not gonna do it. You know, I think we're trying to get rid of all the islands in our deck. You know, that's really what we're doing. Tap this fella. Tap this fella. What did I get? Okay. Karn is fine. Yeah. We'll Karn. Sure. I really could use a flyer to block these fellas here. Actually, I might just swing in with both of them. He's gonna have to block at least one of them. Should I spin it again? No. You know, we'll leave that as is. Have some blockers up. Swing with both of these guys. Blocked one. Does have enough to take out the Narset. I have no flyers. Do I wanna spin it again? I think no. I think I don't want to spin it. I could one ring. I could plus one on the one ring. Now it's an indestructible blocker. It's not bad. It's not half bad. Okay. Still locked out. Swinging in with everything. is Alvin? And he has 59 life, oh my goodness. Alvin's dead, it's just me and Vodem. Okay. Ooh. It's a good card to draw. It's a real good... Oh, wait. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. I should have played it. No. Oh, terrible. What have I done? Yeah, draw the extra card. Ooh, Conjurer's Closet's good. And we have a flyer. Let's play this guy first. What did we draw? Welding Jar. Welding Jar. Definitely want this Conjurer's Closet. So let's start blinking our Urza. Conjurer's Closet. Let's... None of these guys are flying also, so we're definitely gonna plus one ring. Make him a nice blocker. Other blue creatures. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll do that. I guess we'll spin it to win it. Get another island. We'll play that island, and then we'll spin it to win it again. Puzzle box. Tap that. Tap that. Tap a couple of these guys. Get another island. You can see with this deck that 5 mana ability on Urza just doesn't do all that much. Only exiled 3 lands. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Let's swing in with a couple of these constructs. Knock them down a bit. Not gonna block. Okay, that's a choice. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. That looks pretty good. Of course, blink our Urza. Of course. Basics. I mean, that doesn't really do much. Okay, I mean, I'll play it. That's a lot of these artifacts, you know, even if they don't do that much, you can always tap them for an extra blue. Spellbook not really doing much at this point since we only have 2 cards in hand. And let's spin it to win it again. What are we gonna get this time? Could be anything. Could be another land. Ooh, Arcum's good. Not gonna have haste though. I need to wait a turn. Before I forget, let's +1 on the 1 ring here. And I guess we'll spin it again. Might as well spin it. Where's our Urza? Is it a land? It is a land. Yeah, that's how it goes. Let's tap the Howling Mind, Puzzle Box, Spyglass, Welding Jar. What did we get? Oh no! that's the worst case. Unfortunately, you know, as I said with the timey-wimey deck when one of the previous videos we did, in the timey-wimey deck, Cyclonic Rift, when it gets exiled and you can play it from exile, you can't play the overload. You can't. You can only play its standard mode, which is just return a single thing. But you know what? The heck with it. Let's return this guy. Okay. I mean, he's gonna have to start sacrificing things to these construct tokens pretty soon. Let's start swinging in. You. Yep. Took some damage there. I mean, this is enough to. I mean, with this, if it had flying, then I'd be concerned because it could take out the Narset. But even if he does take out that Narset, he's only gonna get one extra. He's only gonna have one card in hand. Let's. We got our our indestructible blocker here. Let's spin it to win it again. Tap a couple of these mirrors. Let's see what we get. What do we get? Could be anything. It's an Urza Saga. Terrible. Terrible that we got the Urza Saga, because you can't even play it because you already played a land. Alright. Let's see what... yeah, let's... I guess I could also blink the One Ring. So, oh, it has to be cast to get protection. Yeah, let's blink the Urza. Blink the Urza. Get back the Urza. Get the construct token. They draw no cards. They do nothing. Oh, there's the Seat of Synod again. Okay. Venture Fair is alright. That's alright. Hexproof. Ooh, that's good. Hexproof's good. Take that. All of our stuff has hexproof. Well, most of our stuff has hexproof. Let's spin on the ring again. I don't actually have a sideboard for this deck, so the -2 doesn't do anything because we don't actually have any artifacts in exile. I think we have enough to win here, though, right? Why delay the inevitable? Let's swing in with these 4 constructs. And there we go. I don't know why it said I earned that achievement. I've already earned that achievement. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Even though we were tearing through our deck with the Teferi's puzzle box there, we never got any of the real lockout pieces other than the Narset puzzle box. Luckily we got that. I don't even know what was cast that got Narset back into our deck. But yeah, I mean, that's generally how you work this deck, though, is you lock your opponent somehow. Here we lock them by making sure they couldn't actually draw any cards. But generally, the way that this deck plays is that you play, you know, your Winter Orb, and everybody else can't untap their stuff, or a Static Orb or something like that. We didn't see either of those, though, which is a bit surprising. I guess I could have used Arcane Dagsson for that at the end, sacrificed one of those Myr tokens. But you did get to see how Mirrodin Besieged, though, is kind of stellar in this deck. Let's see how many tokens we got. Alright, folks. Well, I think that was a good look at the Urza deck that I'm working on. Like I said, I haven't built it in paper yet, but you got to take an early look at it here. So we'll wrap it up there. I hope you enjoyed that, and I guess I'll catch you next time on another episode of Forgin' Friday.